You know, when the electric revolution began in India, the Godfather told us that electric was the future. In fact, the entire world believes that EVs are the future. But in India, it's looking like a war zone. Subsidies have vanished, customers are furious, and the EV companies are making headlines for breakdowns and not for breakthroughs. Long story short, due to fires, delays, accidents, and price hikes, the EV revolution in India isn't just delayed, it is on fire. But in the middle of this madness, a young company from an IIT hostel walked straight into the fire. This company has now gone IPO and it's called Ather Energy. And on one side, while some believe that Ather will become the epitome of EV success in India, on the other side, after seeing Ola Electric's stock price drop by 47%, people believe it is just another gimmick in the stock market of India. While on one side, Ather is expected to be a disruptor in the premium EV space, on the other side, it looks like a newbie being crushed under the weight of giants like Bajaj and TVS. So we did a deep dive to study hundreds of papers of market research, including the DRHP of Ather Energy, so that we can help you understand where does the gold mine in the Indian EV two-wheeler space lie? With government pulling off support from EV subsidies, do EV two-wheelers really have a future in India? Is Ather even prepared to face giants like Bajaj and TVS? What are the real risks that Ather is facing in a market full of fire, failure, and fading support? And most importantly, as an investor, how can you analyze the risk and reward of investing in Ather? As usual, let us break down the two-wheeler market of India and see where exactly does the gold mine lie. Look at this chart. India sees 16 to 17 million two-wheeler sales every year. Sounds massive, right? So by this logic, every company should be printing money, right? But you know what? There is a hidden trap in these numbers, because when you zoom in, you realize that the entire market is balanced on a razor-thin price point. As you can see in this chart, scooters priced below 1 lakh rupees make up the largest share of the market. This is where a company can achieve mass market appeal, because the sales below the 1 lakh rupee price point stands at 53 lakh units. But look at this. The moment you go above this 1 lakh rupee price point, the demand and the target addressable market does not just slow down, it comes crashing down. It comes crashing down from 53 lakh units to just 4.5 lakh units. That's a 90% collapse in the target addressable market. And for bikes, the story is exactly the same. Below the 2 lakh rupee price point, there is a huge demand of 1 crore units or 10 million units. But the moment you go above this 2 lakh rupee price point, your total addressable market drops by 50x to just 2 lakh units. So the lesson over here is that in the Indian two-wheeler space, affordability isn't just an option, it's the law of survival. While the sweet spot of scooters is 1 lakh rupees, for bikes, it is 2 lakh rupees. So no matter how sexy your product is, no matter how futuristic your scooter looks, if it's not under 1 lakh rupees, it's not going to achieve mass market reach. Full stop. That is the law of the EV two-wheeler space in India. So now that you understand where the real market lies, let's talk about why Ather and every other EV brand is sweating bullets. To understand this, you only need to remember 3 parameters: price, margins, and quality. And if you understand these 3 variables, you can analyze any two-wheeler EV company in India. And if you go deeper, you will see that price of an EV two-wheeler depends on 3 parameters in India: scale and distribution, government subsidies, and vertical integration. Similarly, margins are shaped by 4 parameters: scale and distribution, cost of raw materials, vertical integration, and R&D efficiency. And lastly, quality is controlled by 3 parameters: vertical integration, R&D capability, and competitive comparison. Now I know this matrix looks very complicated, but don't worry at all. I will explain it in such a way that you can use this matrix to analyze any two-wheeler company in India. In fact, you can use it for Bajaj when its EV unit goes IPO. So let's get started. Let's start with the most important parameter in this entire matrix, which is vertical integration, because this parameter affects all 3 checkpoints of an EV two-wheeler company's success, which are margins, price, and quality. Now, if you know what is vertical integration and how important it is in the context of an electric mobility company, please skip